Hello, this is the Fantastic Five team, which consists of Nazmul, Joana, Mohammed, Natalya, and myself, Said. And for this project, we are building a booking platform for our client, Kate. And this is our contact information. All right. So for the system organization, we will start with organization structure, which is divided, which is basically the business model, and it's divided to three categories. First of all, is the organization itself, which is called Property Protect, and it's a company that sells short-term rental policies to hosts. And in this project, the goal is to try to offer an easy channel for the host to post their properties, where they can avoid all the booking fees from different platforms. So they reached out to build the platform, and this platform is called the Vacabooker, and it's our system. So it allows the host to create accounts, post their listings, and the Property Protect will be charging them the policies fees, and that's how they get their revenues from this platform. The users, the other category, it will be the users, which consist of the hosts and the guest, in addition to the owner or the administrator of the platform. For the system development process, so we followed this system where we started by selecting the web server, which we selected it from DigitalOcean. Then we selected the domain for the system, which fits the business needs for the organization, and the domain basically named vacabooker.com. Then we created the WordPress account, and which we connected to the server. Then we added the database, which we connected also to the server. Then for the purpose of this project, we purchased the theme which fits the business needs of the organization. And using different plugins and different functions which are offered from the theme and from WordPress, we are able to customize and come up with the final result and the final website, which we have a link right here. For the porter value chain, we are using it to find how this website is adding value to the company. So the inbound logistic will be the staff and the website and the hosts, which will be creating listings and posting, and the company will be posting policies. And the outbound logistics will be the customized links, which will be created from the platform, and the booking pages. And for the marketing and sales activities, so the company will be selling these policies, and that's how they generate revenue. And all the services provided from the website, from the platform, will be reservations, invoices, refunds, and creating customized web pages. For the procurements, it will be new hosts and selling new policies for the company. And for the technology development, it will be update and maintain the website, the database recovery and security. For the human resources, it will be managing the system and training the users. And for the firm and structure, we have the CEO, we have the marketing assistants, and we have the web programmers. All these activities, like primary and supporting activities, will help generate and increase the margin and the profits for the organization.
Hello, my name is Natalie, and for this deliverable, I will be going over the website components. So when it comes to the website components, there's some major ones that are must-have in order to have a successful website. Some of the components I would like to mention today, they are CMS, which is Contact Management System, reliable web hosting service, UX, SEO, analytical tools, and social media links and integration. Pretty much throughout all of this project, we work together as a team, trying to be involved in every single step, so each one of us would know how to do the project. When it comes to the CMS, it's a platform that allows you to prepare and do your website. Initially, we did a research of different platforms available, presented our information to the client along with the features available and the pricing, and the client ended up going with WordPress simply because it was easy to maintain and the cost was bearable. Next, which is a big one, is a reliable web hosting service. This is big because it met our business requirement, which was to have a reliable platform that users can utilize. It's pretty big because if the hosting service is not reliable, it can hinder the usability. In other words, if the web hosting service is not available, the website is not available. Therefore, it's bad for business. Thanks to Aoun, who is the web developer of our client, he took care of that and subscribed to DigitalOcean platform for the web hosting service. The next major component is UX, which is user experience. When doing our website, we focused a lot on a website that is clean looking, it's easy to navigate. So we made sure that, we customized the navigation menu so our user can easily navigate between different pages. We made sure that our website is consistent. So when the user looks at it, it doesn't look messy and the user kind of figures out where things are because it's easily predictable. We then made sure there is a call to action, that it is visible, and it makes the host to actually register for the free platform. Overall, for this specific component, I was assisting with and providing the feedback of how the website looks. So it would look elegant. If it was looking good or something needed to be adjusted. Next would be SEO. When doing the research, I found that the recommended plugin would be all-in-one SEO. And this plugin is the original plugin of the WordPress. It's quite easy to use, to navigate. So I'm going to show you the window. So after installing it, you simply click on it. And right away, it rates your website as a whole, including all of the pages. It states whether it's good, bad, and the areas that need improvement. So when you click here, it lists the areas that need improvement. And by clicking on the arrow, it leads you to the specific page so you can improve it. The next area that is important is analytical tools. And my task here was to find a way of using analytical tools just to see who our customers are, what pages are visited. So for this, there was two things I did. Number one, I have set up a Google account, Google Analytics account, and connected it to our WordPress account using a provided code with a special number. And Google Analytics basically tells how many visitors, new users, where the users are from, what web pages are being visited, and what is being clicked. We also tried to When looking at the Google analytical tools, I wanted to have a plugin so it's going to be easily accessed in the WordPress. And after doing the research, I installed Monster Insights plugin. However, on every single section, it was mainly advertising and saying, please upgrade, etc. And after each section and seeing it many times on the page, it just it was uncomfortable, and therefore I erased that plugin because I did not think it's useful, because it was more advertising their product rather than actually providing a good service. The last portion would be social media links and integration. So within our theme, there was links to the social media and the logos. It met the business requirement of building a brand for the Vacabooker site. It is important, however, at this current time, our client has asked us to disable that option because social media platforms, social media accounts are not created yet. But as soon as they are, that option will be enabled, and the host, the renter, or anybody can click on the links and be redirected to the social media accounts.
So here we have the implementation schedule, which I put together in collaboration with my team members, and it reflects all the steps of the life development life cycle, and which is divided to different steps. So the first step is the project initiation, where we develop the system request and develop the work plan. Then in the analysis phase, we gather the requirement and develop the system proposal. Then in the design, we started designing the interface and the database and developed a program design. And lastly, in the implementation step, which is it's divided into 3 different phases. So the first phase, it's related to databases, which where we created customized tables just in case our client requires them or needs them, and which we tested and updated. Then the next phase, it's starting the website development, where we started using all the tools we had, such as the WordPress, such as the theme and the plugins. We had to start developing the website. Then we gathered some feedbacks from the client, which we used to in the third phase of this implementation, which is still developing and improving the website with more feedbacks. Then once the website is done, we created documentation and provided the training manual for the users, and we delivered the final product. And here you go, the Gantt chart, how it looks with assigned resources through the whole project.
For our form plugins, so we did not use any plugins for our forms because with our theme that we got from envato.com, this theme, it provides all sorts of forms for our website. Like, since we're doing a vacation rental hosting website, it has a register form, a login form, customer support, instant booking, and reservation. So for our register, become a host, this is what it looks like. I'm going to wait for this to load. Here's our form, our register form. There's a username, email, password, and then terms and agreements. For customer support, we have this, instant booking. And this is all provided by the Homey theme. For the next part, form and report enhancements. So to enhance our Vacabooker website, we use simple Ajax chat form. To do this, we went into page, become a host, classic mode, and then we pasted the Ajax code right here. And then once we updated this page, we were able to get this form. And what's an enhancement about this form is instead of just sending a message, this is a community chat, and you can talk to multiple people, including the admin or guests or user. This is basically for people to get help.
Everyone, thank you team for handing over. This is Nazmul, and I'm going to talk about like WordPress incompatibility and resolution. When we enter the theme on our website, there is a feature we have which is Google login, Google login. When people try to log in, they can have the login with a Google account. To using that feature, we have to have the plugin, and which we able to install in our WordPress. However, this is not functioning currently because it has to be purchased and pro version in order to use that. The second big thing in our when we started to WordPress, there is a theme recommendation to PHP configuration recommendation in order to use and upload and install the theme. This is the recommendation we have, and there's uploading max size file 48 megabyte, but however we do not have that capability. After we talk to our programmer and send a request to increase that uploading file size, and he will able to upload that, make it 350 in order to install the WordPress theme. So this is another concern we have. We are using SMTP plugin, which is the one of the famous plugin in WordPress using the contacting information. So we are able to use that as a created Google API. However, it's not working because we do not have the business email hosting plan yet. So we are our client will look into what hosting will be better for him. However, currently, if anyone try to contact them, there is no action because of that. Second is system security. So once we consumer is come to our website, their first thing looking for is our website is secure, because their people are really concerned about their information is stolen. So therefore, after we long research and finding the best solution for this website, we finding that they can we can use this plugin, which is called Secure WP plugin, which is have a really good feature that can help our website make it easier as well as friendly for the customer. There is some feature I'm going to talk about, like meta attack. It will cover, and with this attack, and in their website they have that what kind of security they have to protect user credential information. And also they have the policy, once we use this plugin, they must have to user must have to have this policy, password policy, to protect their identification. And there is a feature, if we need to reset the password, we can do that. And also there is a two-step Google authenticator we have that is need to user information to be safe. And also, there's a big concern when a consumer come to our website, they are looking for, is there any SSL certificate is available. If they do not have SSL certificate, people will not purchase any product from our website. So in our website, yes, we do have that SSL certificate that is prove that in our website is secure. Also, to the pro version, there is a very big protect when we have SSL injection attack. They will protect that attack with this feature. And thank you. I will hand it over to our next team member.
Hello, I'm Mohammed Sinan, and today I'm going to be taking you through the database backup and recovery plan that I designed. So for our client's database, we recommend using phpMyAdmin to do a full backup, to back up the database. So a full backup is basically an entire backup of the entire database that can be done anytime. However, since it's a full backup, it can take a significant amount of time if the database is large enough. So we recommend doing this only once a day after the workday is done, so that if disaster should strike, our client may lose only up to 1 day's worth of work in the disaster. So here are the steps to creating a full backup in phpMyAdmin. So first, they're easy, and we navigate to the database in phpMyAdmin, click on it, click on the export button, choose the format. For our purposes, we want a SQL file. Click go, and the file will be downloaded on the computer. Now, should disaster strike and our client needs to recover the database, here are the steps. So simply create a new database, an empty database, click on import, and choose the file that we downloaded when we made the full backup, and the new database will be created. However, this option only works in phpMyAdmin, and phpMyAdmin only provides a full backup option. So what if our client wants to back up the database more than once a day, and they don't want to create a full backup every time? So for that, we recommend that they do their backup by MySQL Server. So Microsoft MySQL Server Management Studio offers a differential backup. Differential backup keeps track of the changes made since the last full backup. So we recommend doing this at a frequency of once or twice during the day, depending on the needs. So for the differential backup, first, a full backup is necessary. So here are the steps of creating a full backup in MySQL Server. So we navigate to the database, right-click, tasks, and click backup, choose full backup, and that's it. Click OK, and the full backup is successful. Now, after doing the full backup, we need the differential backup. We again open the MySQL, navigate to the same place, right-click the database, tasks, and backup, choose differential this time, and click OK. All that is left now is simply to restore the database once it's lost by going through, again, right-clicking the database, tasks, restore, and choosing the backup that we want to restore. Simple and easy. Next, here are the glossary, the terms that we came up against in this project. We made a comprehensive list here, complete with the sources. And for design changes, we only had one design change. So for initially, the homepage contained the search engine where guests were able to search for vacation home rentals. This page, however, was geared more towards guests, and our clients' needs were geared more towards hosts. So in the process of doing this project, we found that the Vacabooker platform should be geared more towards hosts and should not give guests the option to search for all properties per our client's requirements. So we changed the homepage and allowed it only to have a registration for becoming a host, and that's it. So these are the design changes. I'm Mohammed, thank you.
Now we'll give you an overview of our website and some of its features. So our homepage is the first page that the visitor sees. The main reason for this platform that was created is to get the hosts to make listings of their properties and then share it with others so others can book the properties. So our website, it is focused on the host mostly. as it is a platform that provides a free platform to list the properties. So here we want to emphasize that you can register. Also, a person can click over here and register as well. We went with a modern design, so it's going to be friendly and friendly to the eye, pleasant to look at. Then we stated why somebody would become a host using this platform. Then we tried to list 3 steps of how easy it is to become a host. So register and list your place, welcome your guests, and start earning money. Then we have a section for that answers some of the frequently asked questions. Then, of course, once the client or the host gets to the bottom, he needs a reminder that, hey, we're still here. Let's get started. So we have a call to action button. And then we have a consistent footer that is the same across all of the sites.
The next type of the users of the website will be the hosts, and they will be the main users of the website who are going to use the website frequently, and because they will need to post their listing site here. So the process, if they are new users, they need to register. If they are returning hosts, they need to log in. And when they click on login, they need just to put their username, password, and login. Once they click login or register, it will take them to the dashboard. And here we designed it to meet the business needs for the organization and for the hosts. So they will be able to add new listings, and they will be able to see their listings, their current listings, which they already posted. And then they will be able to see the bookings, if any bookings happen to be like like on their list, on their locations or their listings. And they will be able to message with their clients or with the administrator, and will be able to see the invoices. All right, and the website will also give a feature of creating a customized link where a link will be created for the users, and they will be able to share it with the renters, and they will show all the listings they have. So for example, like this user has three listings, and when they share like this link to, and they can share through different platforms as they want, and anyone who clicks on the link, they will be able to see those listings and proceed with the booking.
Hello, I'm Mohammed Sinan, and today I'm going to be taking you through the renter's point of view. So this is our homepage for the renter, and here we click login. After the renter registers, they simply enter their information. Here we have a dummy account called renter, the password, and they log in. Once they log in, they'll be directed to their dashboard, personal renter dashboard, where we can see their reservations, upcoming reservations here, the under review, the declined, and the booked. And we can also here navigate to the profile. So of course, the important thing is for our client is that the hosts have a link to share with their potential renters. So I figured out a way for the host to come up with that link and share with their renters. So all they simply need to do is add their username after this vacabooker.com/author/. So here we have a fake username that we created for purposes of testing. So here the renter sees this page and scroll down, sees all the listings made by that user and by that host. So here click on Dream Stay. And for example, if you want to book, specify the dates we arrive and the date we leave, how many guests, apply, and click on here we see the price and click on Instant Booking. And then they will be redirected to this page, of course, where they their information here is already filled out because of the info they put in when they registered. It gives them all the info about their the upcoming reservation, a number of guests, and the total. So they click continue. Here they need to agree to the rules and policies set up by the host for their property to continue. And finally, they choose a PayPal method, either a payment method at either PayPal or Stripe, and then they will process their payment and book their reservation. So that was the renter's point of view of Vacabooker. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Nazmul, and I'm going to talk about our website backend. After the meet with our client, we are able to find it what's requirement our client want, and we gathering all the information. After the gathering information, we did some research, and I was able to find the theme which is perfectly met our client request. So we are using the theme for this WordPress. So on this theme is called Homey, which has that feature to become a host, and registrations and other feature is client requirement. After that, install the theme, we are able to customize, and we are play with the widget and menu to make it our website as simple as possible. Secondly, we choose that website because it has the concept of the programming. So once WP Bakery is building the page builder, where you have to have the little bit the programming concept in order to use that the plugin or web page builder. We really liked it after using training, watching a lot of video and how to create a page, how to modify it. And after that, you can see that one of the example that it has the two column. This is the first column, this is the second column, which is the related on here, two part, to make more sense to use that. And also, as you can see, if you go under that, there is a three column which has that registration and welcome guest and money earned page. So this is the registration when welcome guest and money earned page. That's how we like that WordPress and like WP Bakery Builder. And secondly, we are using that WP SNTP plugin, which has been set up everything. However, is not working because we do not have that yet our mail server, so mail hosting, which client will buy it for in order to use that. And for another thing, we are able to find it is really cool plugin if database if need to any information, quick information for user, we can use that database to pull out the information. And also in our most thing we did in our web page is web security, as we using that secure WP plugin, which you can see there. If anything is any user is when and what the IP address and those thing is very visual, and you can see when and what time of modification they did. And also there is a feature to plugin which has to be buy, and to settings, that is the formula we have here. So which is very cool plugin that is we able to find after the research. And another thing is in this website is come with that, and it has like a lot of option to how you want your web page. And start with general to heading bar and logging registrations. If you want, you can just enable it and enable it. It will come it will stop it. And the another cool option we have on this theme is it's come with the payment gateway, so we do not have to active WooCommerce, which is another gateway, but it already come with that gateway, the custom gateway system, which is make us easy to set up the information uh, through this website. And also you can see like you can modify the option how you want to invoice in here. And another thing is most important is has you can custom coding. If you need to custom code, definitely you can do the custom coding in here. And also lastly to footer, if you need to modify anything in the footer, definitely you are able to modify it from there. So that's how we able to finish our build our website. Thank you for
the training manual, this is what we came up with. So first, the contents. We started with putting the homey theme documentation, which is this website. If you click on this website, it's going to display all this information. And whatever is in blue, you can go ahead and click on the link and say you need to find your purchase code. You can click on this and it's going to show you how to find your purchase code. For the rest of the content, we're going to start with the WordPress management system, the admin user, the host user, and then the guest user. So for the WordPress management system, what we decided that we should focus on is blocking users. So in case we're having trouble with a guest or host, we can block the user. So to do this, we go into WordPress admin and then we navigate to user blocker. So this is a plugin, forgot to mention that. And in this plugin, we could block the user by time, by date, and permanently. So you could see it's pretty easy. You just got to check mark one of these usernames or as many as you need to block. And then you put in the block information, block message, and then you block the user. For the second part, it would be to export data to report. So with our client, she wants to know statistics. She wants to see data. She wants to see what's going on with her business. So we downloaded this plugin called All Export. And with this plugin, we can export the website data to CSV Excel file. So these are the steps. We'll click down this drop down toggle, then we'll click on what type we need, like let's say I pick invoices, and then I'll add in the necessary fields. I'll confirm an export, and this is what it comes up with. It comes up with the invoice information. Now for the admin user, they would need to approve things like the user ID, the listing. So to prove the user ID, they enter the dashboard, and then let me make this a little bit bigger. They enter the dashboard and then they navigate to user tab and select details. So I highlighted this in yellow just in case they weren't able to find it. And then we have actions on this right side. Yes, and then we save. And also, before you approve a profile, what you should do is like scroll up and down and check, make sure they have all their information correctly. That's very important. You don't want any weird people or catfishes on here. All right. So for part 4, we are having an issue with this one, sending a user a message. So to do this, we click on user and then we view the profile. You should arrive on the user's page and then you fill out this contact form and then you click send message. Although we have an issue because we have the SMTP plugin downloaded, installed, we have our API key, but there's an issue because we did not buy the SMTP. There's like a fee for the registration key and we didn't get that. Now, when it comes to approving bookings or disabling, viewing or editing a listing, these are the buttons that you need to remember. So you could see, if I scroll down, the buttons are right here. Here's our listings. And this is on the My Listing page. And so to approve a listing, we're going to click on this one, which is view the listing, and then we should land on this page, and then we just update the listing. To become a host, well, the first thing you should do is go to the website, and then you click on register, or you could register here, and you fill out the information, and then click on the pink button. Now, when it comes to create a listing, you log in, and then once you're logged in, you enter add new listing, and you fill out this form. You could choose a listing mode with per night, per week, per month. Make sure you fill out all the required fields related to the listing, add a photo, and then you hit save, and then you're going to wait for admin to approve. And this is for host. For the guest user, they would need to have access to a host's listing, and then they'll select the desired location to begin the booking process. They'll select the check-in and check-out date, enter in the number of guests, add a description, and then click on request to book. And after that, they would already have an account, and after they sign in, hold on. So after they sign in, they should enter this page. There's start booking. You put in your first, last name, phone number, continue, and then you read the terms and rules. You check mark this, continue, and then you put in your payment method. So Stripe, you put that in, or PayPal. But for these, we're using a sandbox right now, so it will not be working. And after you finish this process, you will receive an invoice. And that's the end of the training.